This is going to be the check-in for this week. I already have 3 cards out because I've actually already cleansed and saged and done a whole bunch of stuff. But the last recording I did, you guys, like, I did not like how it was coming out. I don't know. It was just giving, like, the message I received, I understand, but it was a little bit, like, the way that Spirit was being so blunt, I didn't like it. So what I'm picking up on for a lot of you is somebody who I feel like has been interfering on your success. This is someone I feel like has been coming in and out of your life. I'm hearing for quite some time. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. This is someone that's been coming in and out of your life for quite some time, okay? This is somebody who... they have, like, a really toxic soul. Which is interesting because it's not giving narcissist vibes. It's just giving so much toxic bullshit. Like, whoever this is very much like toxic masculinity, like avoiding their own problem. This person, I don't know why, but I just heard they could be homophobic because they're actually gay. Anyway, whoever this is, I was picking up that they're super skeptical, and then I channeled a really specific message for someone. Like, if you read tarot professionally, this person thinks you're full of shit, and that, like, they basically think you're using people for I don't even know how to word it. It's like, I don't know how to word it in a nice way either, because Spirit just keeps giving it in a very mean way, so there could be a reason for that. Like, some of you might need to hear it in that harsh tone, because this person truly is, like, vindictive and super unhealthy, but it's like not all of you need it that directly, so I'm like, you know what I mean? Some of you, I feel like you've had a soft spot for this person for a very long time. I'm picking up that you've seen the potential in this person's energy since you were I just heard kids, and because one of their homies wants you, I just heard. Yo, look at this. Look at this image and tell me this isn't, like, his homie trying to watch you. Because this man's all fixated on whatever else. I just heard fake spiritual. There's so many messages coming at me at once. That's why it's not really making a ton of sense. So that's a select group of you. The other, there's another group of you that, like, your true person is indeed the more spiritual of the two. It's like this one here. But their friend is the interference. Because this person trusts them. But for a lot of y'all, like the majority of you, this person's never going to change, okay? This person could have even actually stolen from you. I feel like in the past you were really defensive over this person and you would, like, try to protect their energy, or, like, you would try to protect their name. But, like, you're about to find something out, okay? With this, you won't change them. Something is going to come up this week for a lot of you that has to do with whatever this is I'm picking up, okay? Because I'm really picking up that you're about to be shown this person's never going to change. And it very well could be they get someone pregnant. And if that's the case, I'm literally seeing a lot of you, this is going to be the icing on the cake for you. I just heard it like that too, icing on the cake. You're going to be like, yeah, that's it. I'm picking up for a lot of you who have a really big soft spot, like I said, for this person, and, like, this is what I mean. That's why this is inverted, okay? Because this person's blocking you from getting your blessings. Like, your blessings are so close to coming in, but every time you engage with whoever this additional energy is, because for some of you, I'm also hearing it's not even a friend, it's just a karmic that has literally followed you guys throughout lifetimes, which another reader I have, what's her at on TikTok? I don't know. I didn't even really watch the reading myself, to be honest. I watched parts of it, but I have really bad ADHD, and when there's more than one part, I can't watch it all. And it was a little while ago, but Her name is Jessica. What the heck is her ad? Of course, I don't have my phone with me. Mystic Mother or something like that on TikTok. I don't know. It's something along those lines. But I also stitched her a couple videos back. But, like, she picked up on this collective energy of this, like, this karmic partner connected to both of you. And this is a masculine energy I'm feeling that has been literally following this collective. This is such a hard dynamic to explain, you guys. Like, it's so all over the place, too, because there's so many of you. But, like, I'm truly seeing one divine masculine and one divine feminine, okay? And then I'm seeing this masculine energy, this karmic masculine energy that is somehow connected to you and him. And literally, this person's been pulling the strings of this connection for years. I'm hearing centuries. So I'm feeling like whatever interference this person has been creating, whether it be with you, like, you could be romantically involved with this other person. I don't know. But this is what the block is, okay? So, like, Spirit's saying in order to shift back into this Empress Boss Bitch mode, first of all, you need to get grounded. I've been telling you guys that for, like, I don't even know how long at this point. Secondly, I'm feeling like right now the pressure of life is really getting to my collective, and it's creating a lot of defense. But there's a need for you to lean on your support system. So those that you recognize as trusted advisors, okay? This is funny because as I'm saying that, we also have this card. Fake news. Girl, I promise you I saw him. Very specific. I'm seeing a girls' trip. I'm also seeing sunflowers. Third party relationship. This is what I mean. So this person very well could end up getting this third party knocked up. And I do feel that's going to be, yeah, because they want to settle. They don't want to do the work. Like, this is very much somebody who doesn't want to heal. They don't want to work on their codependent aspects. They don't want to let go of any addictions. They don't want to be a better person. They don't even want to admit their own faults and shit, okay? So this person's just like, yeah, whatever. I want to settle. I want to just be content with where my life is. I don't really care if I move in a good direction. I don't know how to explain this. This is just very much low self-worth. Okay? And this is what I'm telling you, this is exactly what you're going to need in order to let this connection go, because it's going to shift for you into he's just somebody that I used to know. You're going to be like, I'm not interested in you anymore. I don't know why, but this is a line in the sand I'm hearing for a lot of you. Somebody wants to be like, I told you so, about whoever this person is, too. Interesting. Okay, so Spirit is saying with this, too, whatever's unfolding for you with this connection, it's actually protection. I am actually picking up this loving man energy as a front. Like, I'm literally seeing this is not who this person is. You might think this is who they are, but, like, Spirit's actually keeping them away from you for protection. Because if they were truly a loving, supportive partner, you and this person would be aligned, okay? Which is why I feel as though Spirit is literally protecting this from unfolding. I also just heard the word projecting. So this particular person could have a tendency to, like, project their own shit onto their partners or their friends or whatever. So again, I'm really picking up that whatever's unfolding here, it's protection for you. I'm hearing it's for your own good. This person could also have a pill addiction. Your intuition's been telling you all this, but I don't think you were ready to hear it until recently. So, like, you've probably been picking up on this intuitively because you know. You're very, whoever I'm connecting to right now, you're very tapped in. And I feel like because you've just known, but you've never wanted to acknowledge it. That's why this has kind of been hidden from you this whole time. But it's about to be revealed in a pretty, I just heard drastic way. Which is why Spirit's hounding that grounding in right now to my collective, because whatever this is that you're about to find out, it's honestly, I feel like it's going to be pretty unsettling for some of you, because like I said, you have this person on a pedestal almost. So it's like you have such a soft spot for this individual and whatever, whatever they've been through or whatever life's unfolded for, I don't know. But I'm picking up that like that's half the reason Spirit wants you to be extra grounded this week, because yeah, I told you, this is actually going to shock you. This is going to be really unexpected, is kind of what I'm feeling. So, for some of you, you could have thought that, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but for some of you, you could have thought that this person has been, like, working on themselves to, like, come back to you, but you're about to see that that's not the case. And I don't know why, but I'm being reminded of this meme I posted the other day, and it was like, not all change that's positive, or not all change feels positive at first, but remember, it's worth it when you get to where you're going. Yeah, I feel like this is unfolding because a lot of you have been holding on to a fantasy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but, like, I did warn you guys 1,000,001 times that if you didn't detach from the wrong person, this would happen. This reading's gonna trigger some fucking massive people. Like, I don't want to say massive people, that was the wrong term, but this reading's gonna trigger a lot of people. And I'm sorry for triggering you if you're one of those people, but I truly feel there's a reason that I'm picking all of this up, and it's because you are not moving in any direction, okay? You are stuck. And you're stuck because of this third party. Yeah. So, this is what I mean. There's been a lot of secrets here. There's been a lot of shit that has been hidden from you within this, whatever this is, whatever dynamic this is for you. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with how much toxicity this person truly has, like this other energy. I'm not sure why it was hidden from you for as long as it was, but I think it was some kind of a lesson in you learning how to let go, if that makes sense. Because I am seeing here that you have been clinging on to some kind of a fantasy, and it could have been involving this other person, which has been causing a lot of blocks in your life, okay? But this is what I mean. Whatever's about to come forward for you with this person, that's it. Like, it's truly the nail in the coffin for you. You're gonna be like, I'm done. And for some of you, it is this person getting another person pregnant. It's a lot. I just heard too many. Thank you. Okay. This is what I'm fucking saying. I can't make this shit up, you guys. Like, this is gonna help with so much release. You don't even understand, y'all. Like, I know that it's gonna be difficult and it's gonna be painful for you because a lot of you, like I said, this is someone you truly love. I just heard love of your life. So, like, this could be somebody that you truly see as that at this moment in your lifetime. But I'm really feeling like what you don't understand is the bigger picture here. Like, what is gonna be gifted to you after you've walked away from this, man, it's going to be incredibly beautiful. And you're going to look back to this moment and wonder why you were so worried. Like, that's literally what I'm seeing. And it's good. Whatever this is going to help you so much, man. Like, so much to move on and to move forward with your life. For a lot of you, I'm seeing whatever this is going to help you to move. Like, physically move to another place. I don't know why, but I just saw, like, a big cross-country move. I keep hearing the words LA, like, on a loop. This might help you to let go of that fear of stepping out of whatever comfort zone you're in right now, living-wise. And you might end up moving to Los Angeles or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, so this is what they're going to remind you of when this starts unfolding. And for some of you, I'm hearing this has already started. So when this starts unfolding, Spirit wants you to remember that, like, everything that's happening in your 3D world is happening to get you to that next state. It's getting you to that new position in your life where things are going to really start falling into place, I just heard. There is also a potential here once the door closes with this person that, like, I'm picking up another time, so I don't know. That's all I'm going to say with that, because with how toxic this person's energy was in the very beginning, I don't really like that this came out. I feel that's more them reaching than it is anything, because I truly feel you are going to close the door on whoever this person is. It is redonkulously windy all of a sudden outside. Yeah, because this is what I mean. You are in an energy where you want to start building a foundation and stability and security for yourself in your life. You could even be looking at, like, buying property or something. Like, there's something big you want to do for yourself that's, like, significant to your, I just heard age, okay, but you're recognizing whoever this person is, they have so much toxic shit around them because all they do is chase thrills. They're constantly looking for the next best thing. They're constantly looking for some kind of excitement and endurance in their life because they're lacking it in their day-to-day. And this is very much somebody who's not passionate about life anymore. So instead of, like, looking within and asking themselves, where is that coming from? They're starting to chase after, like, that rush, okay? I'm hearing adrenaline. Alrighty. Yeah. Your intuition's been telling you this was coming, though. I feel like you knew this was going to happen, and I feel like you've been expecting it almost. I just heard anticipation. And there's a really big part of you that knows this is going to be a really healing turning point for you. You're going to be able to release so much shit. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. You're going to be cleansing your whole entire existence, basically. And then you're going to reach this position. I'm hearing by the end of the week, you're going to be realizing that you're better off without whoever this person is. I'm seeing a lot of you, like, spending extra time by the water this week. It's going to help you to clear your headspace, okay? Yeah, so if you're feeling tension, if you're feeling stress, if you're feeling this bitter energy, whatever it is that you're picking up, Spirit's reminding you, like, this is how you shift that, okay? Phew, that was some heavy-ass energy. Whew. I'm going to cleanse again. Because that was heavy. Alright. Spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the light who love and support us, I would like to call upon you at this time and ask that you join us and remove all that lingering negative energy. Please remove all energy from that last reading. Thank you, Spirit. Let's bring forward only the energies of love and light. Okay. I am going to pull from the tarot for the week. I'm actually being drawn to this one. So we're just going to do 3 cards for the week of. And remember, my readings are timeless, so whenever this finds you, it was meant to. Literally asked for 3 cards. 3 cards was given. Interesting. So first of all, 2 aces symbolizes a big partnership. But I'm seeing at the very beginning of the week, some of you are going to be feeling a little bit burdened. I just kept hearing bogged down. They're also telling me to grab this deck. Which makes sense, because some of you could have already dealt with what we just picked up on in the beginning. You could have already had that unfold. You could be dealing with the aftermath of it, whatever. But what I'm seeing is there's going to be some kind of a spark that's ignited within my collective this week, and a lot of it's going to have to do with, like, your passions. And you're going to receive some type of clarity and truth from that, okay? But Spirit's also advising you with that 10 of Wands to make sure that you're not carrying more than you need to be. So, like, I'm picking up that some of you need to delegate. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So, there's some kind of past opportunity that may have been missed here. I just heard misused. I'm also hearing slay the dragon. So there's some kind of an opportunity, like I was saying, that was missed here. And I'm feeling it was because of greed. I'm feeling somebody went in the wrong direction due to, like, being overly greedy. So there's a need to look at your past actions in this situation, okay? Because I feel like some of you could be experiencing not like sleepless nights necessarily, but like you're waking up in the middle of the night due to whatever situation this was that's unfolded for you. And Spirit's advising you to take some time to like really look within yourself and ask yourself, where is all this confusion coming from? Why didn't I take this offer when it was given to me in the first place? Was it something from my past that I allowed to sway me in the wrong direction? Was I being superficial? Was I being greedy? Was I looking at things in the wrong way? It's really giving, like, evaluating. You know what I mean? And I feel like in doing that, you're kind of creating more burdens for yourself. Because, yes, it's good to self-reflect and it's good to acknowledge the aspects of ourselves that are dark. But if you do it, like, if you overdo it, you're gonna drain yourself, you know? It's that burnout energy. Nobody wants that. So I feel like there's going to be a change in that, though. Especially with the two aces here. I feel like a lot of you are healing some kind of, like, trauma wound. Like a big trauma wound, I just heard. Yeah. So there is, like, there's calming down, okay? So there's going to be, I'm hearing midweek for a lot of you, there's going to be some kind of like inspirational idea that sparks within you, and they're actually advising you to move towards that. So whatever that is, if you have the freedom to do it, I'm hearing do it. Some of you, it might even involve a move or a trip, which I've been picking up on heavily today. Something about across the water too. Interesting. There is fulfillment coming in this week. So, yeah, I get it. So, in closing out, a lot of you are going to be closing out a connection. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, okay? Like, a lot of you, whether you like it or not, there is going to be an ending of some kind with somebody that you have... I'm literally seeing a golden retriever. That's how you saw them, okay? But they're not. They're very toxic. Now I'm seeing, like, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So it's like this person truly would portray... They would portray a certain way to you, but to the rest of the world, they would show themselves. Does that make sense? There was benefit to you seeing them in such a positive light. Look, as I'm saying all this, the Three of Swords, I can't mix this up. So, because you're closing out that it's a pretty big cycle for a lot of you as well, I'm hearing. Because, like, again, I'm hearing that this has been somebody following you and your person through lifetimes. So, because you're closing that cycle out with this other individual, I'm really picking up on, like, heavy karmic soulmate energy, which, again, I still have no idea what that means. So do not ask me, because they haven't told me anything other than that yet. But I will do some research. But anyway, I'm picking up that once that door is closed, once you have gotten the truth and you've overcome it, that's when your true power rises. Okay, that's not what I was going to say, but interesting. Huh. That makes sense, though, because we have the Emperor in the World coming out. So, whatever door you're about to close, you guys, I'm really picking up it's significant. And like I just said, for a lot of you, that's going to be where your true power is closing the door on this connection. Because I'm picking up, not only have you had a soft spot for this person, but this could have been one of those connections that, like, no matter what, you couldn't walk away from. I just heard manipulated. So this person could have been manipulating you for a long time. Okay, let's see what this clarity and truth is. I do feel the clarity and truth is what I said already, but there could be more to it. Some of you are going to have, okay, I just heard, for some of you, it's not going to be quite as catastrophic as the beginning of this reading. For some of you, I just smelled tobacco. Some of you are going to receive this in a more subtle way, okay? But it's still going to be received nonetheless. And Spirit's saying that's what? Okay, there's so many of them right now. I can't focus on one. It's hard. I just keep hearing levels. Okay, so what they're saying is like there's different levels to each collective. So some of you are going to be experiencing like the pretty painful way. It's a very small group of you, but that's because you just keep giving this person opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and they keep proving to you that they're trash. They literally just took some of my offering as I said that. Then there's going to be another group that is going to receive it in a somewhat subtle, but like, no, it's like medium between subtle and like catastrophic, okay? And again, that's because you've been given a couple chances as well. And then there's the first pile. What? First pile, what? Like, okay, we're just gonna be silent after that. I love that for us. So the last group, I should say, whatever, it's gonna be subtle, is what I'm hearing. So for part of, this is so hard to explain because they're not really like helping me at all right now, and I don't love that. So part of what I'm feeling is like each group, like I said, you have been given chances. Except for the first group. The first group, this is going to be you've already had this like instinct. You've already had this inkling. You've already been intuitively feeling like this person was feeling all this shit about you. But I feel like you never had confirmation. So that group is about to receive confirmation this week. How that confirmation comes through, they're saying could be anything from very subtle in spiritual sense to really extreme, like this person telling you themselves. Then for the rest of you, like I explained, it's going to be dependent on how many opportunities you've given this person. Because for some of you, I'm literally seeing this person would treat you like shit one day. Block you, delete you, whatever. Run. And then would come back the next morning and you would take them back. And I'm seeing that you would take them back because your heart, like, it's not a bad thing, babe. It's, you loved this person so deeply that you would do anything you could. Like, you attach to them. Look, as I'm saying this, you attach to them in a really unhealthy way because you didn't know true love, okay? You didn't know what love was supposed to feel like or look like or be like. And because of that, it's caused you to act like this in this particular connection. This is very trauma bond, honestly. You guys, well, that's what I mean. You're gonna get clarity. Like, okay, whenever this unfolds for you, first of all, Spirit's saying you. Oh, it's literally the Ace of Swords underneath. I can't. Spirit's literally saying, whenever this unfolds for you, take a step back. Take a motherfucking step back, please. Is literally what I just heard. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. I think it's because one of these two people makes you laugh a lot. Like, you and the other person that isn't a toxic piece of poop connect on such a beautiful level. But I feel like you both have been connected to a trauma bond for quite a while. And it's like, this trauma bond has y'all all kinds of fucked up, is what I just heard. Oh, that just put a song in my head. Again, you guys, I'm smelling tobacco. And you know what? That might be because some of your spiritual team wants you to give an offering. And sometimes they really like that. Just tobacco. I don't personally gift tobacco. I give different herbs and shit. But, okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's from a Vine. Like, she's from when Vine was relevant. So, this is a song by Rachel or Rachella. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, guys. It's called You Got Me Fucked Up. But it's Y.G.M.F.U. This is what I mean. This literally, I love it. Thank you, Spirit. I love when they work with me. This bang the fuck on. This is exactly how this person treated you. And Spirit's reminding you of that. Okay, they're saying, do not forget. Do not forget how this person made you feel. Remember that TikTok trend that was like, motherfucker never loved us? And it's like, they're like wanting to cave, but then it's like you turn over and they're like, motherfucker never loved us. Motherfucker never respected us. That's the vibe I'm getting. Somebody has a new mind frame. And honestly, I feel like that's what this is about. This clarity and this truth. This could be one of these two people. So like I said, once you close the door on that other party, I'm truly seeing that, like, things are going to significantly change with this other energy. And that's because, like, whatever you do, it's mirrored back. They're taking some more of my offering. So whatever you do, it's mirrored back to your person, right? So I feel like this person's also experiencing some kind of tower moment in their life. Which is why you both need to take a step back, okay? You're going to have a breakthrough about one of these two energies as well, I'm seeing. And somebody's about to take a leap of faith to give you some kind of justice for this. Yeah, because they're realizing they were in the dark. I'm seeing that this person's starting to recognize, like, I just keep hearing I chose the wrong person. What? And then I just thought of that episode of How I Met Your Mother, where it's Robin and Barney's wedding reception. And they're like, and Ted is like with the girl from Pitch Perfect, and that weird looking wizard guy is like, you chose poorly. I don't know why, but I just immediately thought of that. Dude, I channeled that song for an Instagram post recently. It's Deja Vu by J. Cole. I don't know why I feel the need to say this at this point in the reading either, but if you're still waiting on a reading from me and it's been over the 5-week marker, I do apologize. I am realizing I can't put a cap on my timeline because point blank period, if I'm going to be real, I get too many readings. Not too many. I love it. I love reading for you guys. But I feel bad because I know you guys are waiting and like some of you really need the guidance, but it also works out how it works out, right? So, anywho, I am currently on, I want to say 50, like 1250. Don't quote that, though. It's around there. My next, like tomorrow morning's very first reading, is an hour long. So the other thing I feel like explaining is how I do my readings. So, I don't know why, but there must be a reason I'm explaining this. I can only personally do, maybe you yourself have started doing readings for people, okay, and you're burning yourself out because you're doing too many. So me personally, I can only do 4 to 8 readings a day, and that depends on the length of each reading, and this took me over a year to master, okay? So for example, tomorrow I have an hour-long reading. That means we will not likely be doing I won't be doing 8. Okay? Unless all the other ones are 5 minutes, not gonna happen. So what I tend to do when I have an hour-long reading, I'll do 1 to 2 15s right after that, so I'll end up only doing about 3 readings that day. Okay? I'll do 2 15s and then a 10, so I do 4, because I like to keep them at 4 every day. I know that my energy level is fine that way. Now, if I had tomorrow, let's say I had a 30, 45 minute or whatever, like you change it time to time, right? So I feel like that's significant for someone here. I don't know why, but I feel like somebody here has just started reading for other people, or you do read for other people, and you are draining the motherfucker to yourself. Anyway, there's a choice I told you, that's pretty much just aligned with everything I just said. Stop. Okay. And it just said, I know destiny well. See, this person, I told you they were two-faced. There's someone, I'm telling you, they're going to come forward. This is also somebody who never really understands themselves, let alone what happens around them. I'm also seeing, like, there was somebody in your orbit whose friends were definitely an influence. It's ironic because, look, yeah, I'm picking up that this person may have made it the wrong choice due to their female friends. Interesting. Because we have girl gossip also going underneath of two-faced. Remember that I was picking up on, like, two masculine energies for some of you? This is, like, a karmic friend of yours, like a female. So it's different for everybody. And remember that, like, masculine and feminine is just energy. So it realistically could be anybody. I'm seeing that's why this person has been acting cold towards you, though, if you haven't really been hearing from them. Because for some of you, I'm seeing you're already in communication. There's also some trust issues here that are currently being worked through. The masculine is evolving, though. This person wants to, like, take photos with you, like a photo shoot I just saw. Regardless, they want to make memories, okay? There is going to be some temptation this week, though, and I feel like that has a lot to do with, like, their friend circle, but, like, this person's so in love with you, it's not even going to matter, because at this moment, they're so enchanted by even the thought of you, I just heard. Interesting. But in order for this to come in, I'm really picking up that you guys have to close the door on that other connection, okay? Yeah, look, this person's spying on you. They want to spend some quality time with you because you bring them their peace. You bring them their happiness. I think that's it. Because I'm waiting to see if any other decks are going to pop out. The only one that is like just the Zodiac one. Is there any Zodiac signs involved in this that we need to know about? Do I know this song? Didn't I say 315 already? Scorpio, Aquarius, Fire, Pisces, Leo, and a Cappy. Bottom of the deck we have Taurus, so those could be some zodiac signs that are of relevance. Sorry, the song is September 16th by Russ. I knew it was Russ regardless. It could be relevant for someone as well. So we have 315 at the beginning, too. I don't know why I feel the need to repeat that again, but, like, somebody... Okay, I'll pull this deck out, too. Somebody should definitely listen to that song, because I keep hearing it. You could have met this person when you were in your 20s. That line in the song just stood out. Okay. For those of you who don't like hearing people read out of a book, you could probably just hop off now because I don't know this deck enough to not. But it wants to talk. Okay, first of all, this is my favorite tiger in the entire world. I'm just throwing that out there. So we have the fire ant, the tiger, the elephant, and the turtle this week. So, let's pull out that book. I just hope our love saves you. For some of you, I'm hearing you've known this person for over 20 years because that line also just really stood out. I'm also feeling that some of you need to do some deep breathing exercises because I just feel you do. Okay. So the fire ant is a symbol of aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. So when you're in balance with this energy, you're thoughtful and disciplined. However, when you're out of balance, you could argue a lot, could have excess heat, and you could be like really into gossiping. So to bring this back into balance, you can spend some time alone or take a walk at night. All right, and then we have the tiger spirit. You're a genius. That's why I be stressing you. I just got really dizzy all of a sudden. Weird. Lunar force, ease and darkness, and feminine energy. So when you're in balance with the tiger spirit, you're passionate, strong, and sensual. When you're out of balance, you're overstimulated. So to bring yourself back into balance, they say to try tata. Okay. It's candle gazing. So I call that scrying. But basically, I would just recommend meditating in any way, because when you're overstimulated, that's the best thing to do, is to disconnect. And then we have elephant, unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. So when in balance with this energy, you're one-pointed focused, generous, and loving. When you're out of balance, you misunderstand fate. And to bring yourself back into balance, you need to trust. Interesting. That kind of goes in alignment with the rest of the reading, eh? So, the turtle spirit, ancient soul, grounded, trusting at home in the self. So when you're in balance with this energy, you are peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When you're out of balance, you typically slow down to a halt. So to get this turtle spirit back into balance with you, they recommend an adventure. So yeah. And didn't I say something about travel? Anyway, that's this week's collective reading. I'm sorry I didn't post last week as well, but when I don't do it, it's because they tell me not to. Just saying. I feel like it's because my collective, much like somebody commented on one of my TikToks this week, I feel like it's because my collective was kind of in a chasing energy, and like, if you're dependent on the messages coming through for the week, then they're not gonna let me. But I get it. I never ever judge, okay? But anywho, that's this week's reading, and I'll see you guys next week.